Hi, Entertainment and IP attorney Stephanie Hay here, and we are back with another installment of our trademark series. Today we'll be talking about the clearance portion of the series. So, in talking about clearance, the first thing you need to recognize is that there is a such thing as use over registration. Registration does not trump use, which means if someone is using your mark, even if you registered it first, their use trumps your registration. The United States federal trademark is a first to use and not a first to file country, meaning if somebody is actually using your mark, using their mark essentially in commerce, and you come behind them and register the mark and want to claim ownership rights, they potentially have the right to sue for infringement and for the use of their mark because they were using it first. So what you want to be clear about is when you're talking about the clearance of the mark, you want to get it cleared first, or to ensure it's cleared first, to make sure that there is nobody out here that has a mark that's unregistered, that they just haven't taken the time to register, but they have rights to it because they have been using it for a period way longer or way before you ever decided to register the mark. So one way to do that is to file for and get a trademark registration report. And with that trademark registration report, it's going to be able to pull all of the marks that may be unregistered that people are using through like different websites. People, of course, feel like when they go get a domain name or they get the social media handle, that's sufficient enough to prove use. Well, all of those things will come up in your trademark search report, okay? So doing that trademark search report helps to pull up a ton of things that are out there in commerce being used that could be unregistered, but could potentially be a threat to the registration of your particular mark, okay? Now, with that trademark search report, you're getting different territories. You can search different territories. You can search domain names, social media handles. You can search filings from on the state level for trademarks, because people sometimes will trademark their registration on a state level and not a federal level. You can check the registration with the Secretary of State to see what companies are registered throughout the United States with using that particular brand. You can also do, as I said earlier, territories, where if you're saying, okay, I'm going to operate in the US, Canada, China, you can select those particular regions and search the trademark in that region. So the trademark search report is going to be key in making sure that you can see everything that's out there using your potential brand, so you can determine ahead of time before registration if there's going to be an issue with getting your registration or your trademark from the period of filing to actual registration. That's going to be key. Now, the report is going to cost you some money. It's essential in making sure that you don't get sued, because the report is, I promise you, a lot cheaper than a trademark infringement lawsuit. So you want to get that report done so you can get a breadth of everything prior to filing. It's also going to give you a good opportunity to see what's out there, because if something is conflicting with your mark, before you even put it out there, you have an opportunity as a business owner to decide, okay, do I want to change my mark? How do I want to change my mark? Is this really a threat? Is this in the class that I'm actually filing in? You're able to ask yourself that question and go over with your counsel all of those things prior to registration, because the goal here, of course, is to make sure you have a perfect or close to perfect application prior to registration. So once you file, the trademark offices and the examiner's job is much easier, because you've done your due diligence on the front side of things to make sure that everything is in line for a perfect registration. Now, no trademark search report is 100% accurate. So you can't catch just literally everything, but I promise you can catch more than you'll be able to catch if you go to the trademark office's website, okay? So make sure you do that search report. And now, talking about the USPTO trademark search, yes, it is a good starter tool, but it is simply just that. It is a starter tool. And to be honest with you, I think the primary purpose of it is for you to be able to go on there and search a particular mark that you may or may not know is registered, if you're looking for something in particular. But as far as using it as a tool for determining if a mark is available, the database doesn't function in that way to be able to give you a comprehensive understanding of what's available. It's going to give you everything. It's not going to filter out things that may just specifically be in the class that you're looking to register your mark in. And so it is another reason why just using that tool is not going to be sufficient enough to determine if your mark is strong enough to get through the registration process. So doing that clearance search report through the trade with a search report company is going to be vital in then making that decision, because you will have more knowledge and be able to make a better decision if you move forward with getting a third-party search report done and paying the fees in order to make sure your application is as strong as possible. Okay, I hope that helps. Hit the link in my bio for a free 10-minute consultation and to discuss the trademarking of your mark. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Hey, what's up? Entertainment attorney Stephanie Hay here. And if you are finding this information helpful, I need you to not gatekeep, and I need you to share, like, and subscribe. Somebody in your circle needs a trademark. Somebody has been talking to you about the registration of their trademark. Somebody has started a new business, and they don't even quite know yet that they need to register their trademark for their business. So it's going to be your job to, guess what? Share it and let them know that we're providing these services, and that this is going to be the very beginning to the start of a very prosperous business by trademarking their work. Okay, so share it, like, comment, subscribe. I look forward to reading your comments and all that good stuff. Okay, y'all have a good day.